This week on the Maritime Beer Report, a New Brunswick brewery is looking for crowdfunding to get started. A couple new beers to announce, 2 breweries go common, and the Brewers Bash in Fredericton still needs a little bit of help. Hello and welcome to the July 11th edition of the Maritime Beer Report. Another new brewery is trying to open in Riverview, New Brunswick. AWOL Brewing hopes to brew up unique beers including mead. They have a crowdfunding campaign running right now on Indiegogo to raise $18,000 for commercial equipment to get them off the ground. This is a great grassroots chance to help get a small business going. There are all kinds of levels to pick from, and I really hope you consider helping them out. And there's also some really great rewards as well. You can look him up on Facebook. Brasseurs du Petit-Sault launched their Tante Blanche this week and is available at Deck Resto-Bar at Station 127, at Frank's Bar and Grill, and at the Fraser-Edmundston Golf Club. Hammond River Brewing is brewing a new beer. It's a California steam ale style of beer and will be called Gammie. The name is a tribute to the recent passing of the brewer's father, and it's what all the grandkids called him. Hammond River Brewing says this will be a very easy drinking beer with bready and toasty notes along with some fruitiness. This will be brewed with San Francisco lager yeast but fermented a little closer to ale temperatures, which will make this beer very unique. Garrison Brewing Company announced that their prices are going up this week in relation to their growler fills. The price will be as follows. Core brands such as Tall Ship, Irish Red, Nut Brown, etc. will be $10 for the growler fill and $6 for the Growlito fill. Their premium beers such as their Imperial IPA will now be $11 for the growler fill and $7 for the Growlito. They will continue to have their all-day Growler happy hour on Thursdays with $1 off a Growler fill and 50 cents off Growlito fills. North Brewing Company had a pairing event at Harborstone Sea Grill and Poorhouse last night. At the event, we got to try the new Halifax Common beer that they're going to be releasing tomorrow. It is a California Common style, which I just mentioned before, which is new to me. It was a dark straw in color, slightly cloudy. It had some nice fruitiness and a bit of biscuit flavors, and had a slightly dry finish. This one comes in at 5% ABV and should be a great summer beer. Other news from North is that they're now bottling 650 ml bombers that will allow them to be for sale in the private store, and I forgot to ask, but I'm assuming at the brewery and at the farmer's market as well. So that's a nice progression for them. Propeller Brewing Company are bringing back proper cask nights after a long hiatus, I think almost a year if not over, on August 15th for a special Sausage Fest edition. Local chef Lado Ivano of Agricola Street Brasserie will prepare a sausage feast worthy of memory. Of course, being a cask night, patrons will also enjoy a very special one-off along with a fine roster of Propeller craft brews. And included in the ticket price is an official commemorative Sausage Fest glass to remember the event. And I don't have the price right here. Check local Connections Halifax or Eventbrite for tickets and details. And there is only 45 tickets. Rock Bottom Brew Pub July beer dinner menu for July 29th has been released. $35 for 3 courses, and it's paired with one of their fantastic craft beers. First course is a beer-battered halibut cheeks and citrus aioli and micro fruits with a Belgian IPA, which I'm not familiar with. I don't know if that's a new beer. I've sent an email. I'll follow up next week if I hear back from them. Second course is a beer-braised lamb shepherd's pie with their porter. And the final course is a poached pear with vanilla ice cream and beer caramel sauce with a Big Water Brown. I'm not familiar with that one either, so I think those must be two coming out this month. Sea Level Brewing says its Blueberry Pale Ale has been on tap at the Port Pub but is now available in cans. This 5% ABV beer is made with blue juice, blueberry juice made in the Annapolis Valley. It seems like a great combination. Try to pick some up. Picaroon's Traditional Ales is asking for a few more volunteers for its Picaroon's Brewers Bash tomorrow. They say if you don't have tickets and you'd like to get into the festival, for just a measly 4 hours of work, they would love to have your help. Please email volunteer@picaroons.ca and say that you're interested. And do it now, as soon as you hear this, if you're interested. They thank you a lot, and they say to remember that there will be a volunteer party at a later date with lots of beer. So, yeah, I'd look into that if I lived in the Fredericton area. Speaking of the Brewers Bash, I'll be there tomorrow sampling and taking photos. If you happen to see me, stop and say hi. Thanks for joining me again this time, and as always, enjoy responsibly.